Hello and welcome to EBADay 2019 in Stockholm. I'm Hannah Wallace, and joining me now in the TV studio is Robert Brooke of CGI, and we're going to be discussing P27. Hello Robert, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So this is a really big topic at EBADay, P27. The project is going forward, but can you tell us, from your point of view, what's the latest in this area?
Yes, so the latest right now, I think that formally the company has now been established. So there will be a company, P27 Operations, I think the name is. And also that the schemes and rules, the rule books around it has also been released for external comments. Happened last week, I think. So that's two major steps forward. There has been a number of rumors about the potential vendor, and as far as I know, this will be formally announced next week. So we will have to wait until then to see who it is. Still the aim to run the first transaction through the system is still aimed at end of next year, basically.
Sure, it's a really big development. Could you tell me what the implications are for banks and how they might benefit going forward?
Yeah, sure. I mean, this is going to have, I think, quite a big impact, depending of course, how it looks inside of each bank. But typically, most banks would have had their systems for quite some time communicating with the existing infrastructure. So obviously, most banks would typically review how this would be carried out in the future when this is in place.
All right, so you've highlighted some of the benefits, but how does open banking and payment overlay come into all of this? What's that role?
Yeah, I think it's a really interesting area, because now for the very first time there will be a really modern high-speed, call it rails, across the Nordics, and together with the open banking and PSD2, this will really spur innovation and new thinking around this, not just from the banks but also from the wider ecosystem around the banks. So I think we will see some really interesting developments and innovation coming out of this.
So watch this space, I think it's safe to say.
I think so, you're absolutely right.
Well, Robert, thank you very much for coming and sharing insights. It's been a pleasure. I'll let you get back to the event.
Thank you very much.